Hello guys, this is Seamus from the Asgardian Adventures, and today's episode is for all you people that want to start fishing for pike that haven't managed it quite yet because you're wondering how. So today I'm going to teach you where to find pike and what things you can use to catch them and maybe catch a few pike of your own. We're also going to take a look back at all the pike that I've caught in the last few months using these methods. And I'm going to show you a few other clips that you haven't seen yet of some extra pike that I caught maybe the other day with my cameraman James. So they're not too big, but you're going to see them anyway. And they're all using all these methods. So guys, I hope you find it informative. Let's get into the episode. Okay guys, this is the first section we're going to have a look at. First thing I want to show you is the faster flow. The reason being is pike are not going to be in there. They are ambush predators and they want to save their energy. They're lazy, so they want fish and other food items to come to them. They are going to be hiding in this slack water down here. I've caught a jack pike down here, so is my friend Tom. I've caught a little jack from down here, and they're also going to be over the other side there waiting for the current to bring small fish or prey items to them. They are waiting in there. It's what their camouflage is designed for. It's for waiting in weeds or the under sections of down the edges down there. They're ambush predator guys, so where you want to cast your line or your lures are down there. That's where you want to find them. So we're going to move on to some other sections now. Move on to some other sections so I can show you where else to find pike. Okay guys, I hope you can make this out, but just in front of those two rocks over there there's a small jack pike. Don't know if you can make it out under the water. There's a little figure. It's a little jack pike, and if we take the camera back, it's sitting in the slack water. Now the pike will use the faster flow every now and then to move spots and to change the vantage point so they can ambush. So he's just sitting in ambush there waiting for any small fry. He's only a diddy little fella. He's only about 4 inches long, 4 or 5 inches long, and he's waiting for all the small fry to come down. Just shows though guys, they're around even in skinny water. So guys, this is another amazing spot to find pike. Just under this bridge here, under these little tunnels, is where you'll find mama pike quite often. If you don't know who she is, we did a series on her. A beautiful 11-pound pike. She's the absolute queen of this section. She's the biggest pike in here. She has dominance over it all. Here you go guys, there's another cracking spot just on the other side of the bridge. Just in these slack areas here is where you'll often find pike. Even if the water is murky in any of these spots guys, if you find slack water, cast to it, because I can guarantee you that's where the pike will be hiding. Right, so guys, what we're going to do now is we're going to run through some lures and some other things that I use to catch pike, which are my favourite methods to catch pike anyway. The first bit of equipment I want to show you is this. I believe it's a must-have for pike fishing, and it is the wire trace. This is a heavy one by the way guys. This is a 30-pound wire trace. You can get them all in all kinds of strengths, so you don't have to worry about getting a big one like this. You can get a small one, or you can make one yourself. They are very beneficial. I believe they're a must-have because, you know, you don't want to risk losing your lures, having a hook stuck in the fish's mouth as well, so it's benefit for you and the fish to have one of these. Gives you extra strength on your line and they ain't going to chomp straight through it. You can get away with heavy line with pike fishing, but I believe this is probably a safer bet. So let's get onto the lures now. I'm sure you guys know what these are. These are spinners. This is my first go-to method when I'm going out into a new water or any stream, because they're light and they are very effective. Pike love them, perch love them, zander love them, and chub love them. I've even have had roach go after the smaller ones, so you know they do work wonders with fish. So guys, give these a go. If you want to catch some pike, give them a cast into the slack water and make it seem like they're swimming against the current. The pike love it guys. Give them a go. So let's move on to the next ones. I'm sure you guys know what these are. These are crankbaits. Now these two are one of my favourite set of lures right here. They are relatively new, so I ain't used them too much, but I've had a few bites on them had a few, and especially on this one, this little perch looking one. I've even had a chub go after that. The reason I like to use perch coloured lures, guys, is because pike love to eat perch, okay? They love to eat them. So this is why I tend to go for these sort of colouring. And you'll see on my jerkbait as well, it's also the same sort of style, perch colouring. The pike love it, guys. So give these a go. I wouldn't necessarily use these in too shallow water because they're going to get snagged. But use them in like 3 to 4 feet, you'll be fine. Any less than that, you're going to get snagged quite a lot. But they work wonders, guys. Give them a go. Right, guys, you know what this is. This is a jerkbait, and they look similar to the crankbaits, apart from they're more slender than anything. Whereas crankbaits are chunkier. But I use the perch colouring again. This is my favourite lure. One of my favourite lures, and the other two, like the crankbaits, I love using them, but this one has been absolutely battle scarred. As you can see, this is actually being sent to Rowan RKJ Fishing in Australia. This is the lure that I was on about, mate. Absolutely battered. My theory is that because it looks like a perch, the Murray cod might want to get revenge on it. That's my theory, so I'm going to send it to you and hope you get some luck with it. I'm sure you guys don't know what this is, because this is homemade by myself. As you can see, it is, well, pretty torn up. The pike have destroyed this. Literally, it looked a lot better. It had blacks, reds and everything on it. The pike have destroyed it. It works. It's like a little jig. You can use it on a fly rod. It's brilliant, guys. I was considering making these a few and sending them to the closest friends. So if any of you guys want me to make them in the future for you, I'll try and do some for you. But also, Rowan, this is what I was on about. This is what I was going to send you for the Murray cod for the top water, but then I realised it's got feathers on, and you know, Australian borders are not going to allow it through. But this is one of my other methods that I use. It's a homemade one, so very inexpensive. Well, the feathers are free. So yeah, and it works, guys. It really does work. Okay, so you guys wondering why there's bare hooks there. Okay, we've got a jig. You can also use, I've only got a small one at the moment, but you can use bigger ones for this method, and this is twitching for sprats. And what that is you get like it's a little white bait fish. It's dead baiting really, but you hook it on and you're twitching it around in the slack areas, making it look like it's struggle. And the pike absolutely love that. That's what I've caught pike mostly on, and it's twitching the sprat. They love it, guys. Try that. They absolutely love it. Right, guys, before we go head on over to the outro, let's take a look back at some of the pike that I've caught using these methods. Let's look at some of these beasts that I've caught. Also, we're going to take a look at 3 new pike that I've caught. They're not big, guys, but they're still beautiful. Right guys, before I end the video, just another quick note. If you're coming to fish for pike, you don't know the water, you think maybe there's no fish in there, or there's people telling you, trying to persuade you there's no fish in there. Get a light line and see what other species are about, because if there's prey, you're going to find predators. Just have a look what other bait fish are around, because if there's roach, perch, anything like that, you're going to find pike. Don't listen to other people, guys, because I've not listened to them and I'm always catching down here and they still don't believe me. I give them my videos and they still don't believe me that it's this section of the river, but there are, guys. There's some absolute monsters in here. Do not be discouraged. As I always say, never be afraid to cast a line. So on that note, I hope you enjoyed it and I hope it's been somewhat informative for you. Please like, share and subscribe. Would love all your friends and family to join the Asgardian army. And guys, I will see you in the next episode.